Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick fix on this issue. If you guys have a vehicle that has idling issues, or it stalls out, or it starts up, idles real low and then dies out, or if you guys stop at a red light or whatever, it idles real low and it stalls out, or whatever idle issues you have, I'm gonna give you a diagnosis and how to fix these issues. So basically, there are many reasons that could cause something like that. And if you guys have a check engine light, definitely an OBD2 scanner, which scans the car's computer for codes, will definitely help you out in this situation. But I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown of what you should be looking for if this situation actually comes up and you guys really want to know how to fix situations like this. All right. So basically, with these kind of situations, sometimes you get codes for it, sometimes you don't get codes for it. And I guess this video is a fix for these situations that you don't get codes for it, or if you have an older vehicle that do not have an OBD2 port and you don't like using the OBD1 scanners for whatever, for the obvious reasons that it's a little bit more difficult to read the codes. But if you guys in this situation, you guys would definitely need to want to look at the throttle body. All right, so basically that's just one thing you gotta look for, but I'm just gonna give you a couple of things that you guys should look for. But let's start with the throttle body. If you guys have a car with these issues, you guys definitely want to take the air intake off the throttle body and look inside the throttle body. All right, the throttle body, when it comes out newly manufactured, is 100% clean. Obviously over time it's gonna get dirty, particularly if you have issues with the PCV valve. I'm going to get to the PC valve in a second, but if there's any, and normally when you have these kinds of situations, there's gonna be a built-up of residue, of oily residue, of grime, of whatever corrosion that's built up over tens of thousands, maybe over 100,000, maybe 200,000 miles of driving. You're gonna have build up regardless of whether you have PCV valve issues or not. But in this situation, what you want to do is, firstly, you want to clean the throttle body. You could get brake cleaner to do it. Me personally, if you guys see any of my videos, I use this non-scrub foam up bathroom spray that I get at the dollar store for $1. I spray it over that. I use a metal brush that I buy from the dollar store. Sometimes if you want to take it off, you can. If you want to take the throttle body off, you probably should take the throttle body off. Do not take the blade off. You know, you shouldn't remove the blade. There are videos that tell you guys we should remove the blade to get it 100% clean. It doesn't really need to be 100% clean. You really pretty much need to get the upper curvature clean and the lower curvature clean, and pretty much use that metal brush. Just brush it out really good. You know, use brake fluid. If you guys have brake fluid, use you know, and kind of spray foam to foam it up. Use a metal brush, towel, and essentially just use the towel to wipe out all the grime and the oil residue that's been built up. All right, that's the first thing that you want to do. That's the first thing you want to do, period. Because a lot of times what happens is, in this situation, that's essentially the main cause of these idling issues. And not only the idling issues, but you could have, you know, sometimes weird transmission issues that you think is caused by your transmission, but it's probably caused by the throttle body being dirty. All right, that's the first thing that you guys should look for. Second thing that you guys should look for, if you guys have older vehicles So if you guys have older vehicles and you guys have vehicles with throttle control valves, you guys definitely want to you might want to replace it, but before you guys do that, you might want to just take it out, unbolt it, take it out. A lot of times in this situation, with the throttle body being dirty, that throttle control valve is going to be dirty also. There's going to be a lot of oil residue around it. You know, a lot of times what you could do is you could probably just use some brake cleaner, spray some brake cleaner on there, use a paper towel to just wipe it off. A lot of times that'll just, and also just, you know, use a paper towel to just get inside the what's it called, the vestibule of where it fits into, where it fits into. Just clean out the area and pop it back in, and most of the time that should be good, as long as your throttle control valve works the way it's supposed to. If it doesn't, if there's an issue with throttle control valve, you should definitely replace it. It's not expensive and it's not a hard thing to do. All right, that's what you guys should do. Third thing you guys should look out for is the PCV valve. I already mentioned that in this video. Now the PCV valve, if you have a PCV valve that have issues, a lot of times that's why you're getting all that grime and oil residue in your throttle body and in your throttle in your idle control valve. All right, and you guys could change that up. Most of the time they're not very difficult to get to. It's very easy to get to. It's and a lot of times, it's most of the time, probably all the time, it's a very relatively inexpensive piece to replace. And in some situations you could actually just clean it out the way that was, you know, with brake fluid or with some kind of scrubbing spray or whatever, and maybe some kind of metal brush. You might be able to do that with a metal brush set that you could get from Harbor Freight or whatever. You clean that out, but most of the time they're like $11, less than $20. Even at the dealership, it's less than $20. It's not, you know, it's not an expensive piece of equipment. You could just take that out, replace it or whatever, clean it up, pop it back in. You do those three things. If you have, you know, those two things, but if you have an idle control valve, definitely do that too. But if you do those things, like 90% of the time, if you don't have a check engine light for anything else that's connected to that, definitely that would take care of your idling issue, and your car will just drive as good as I'll ever drive. Yeah, if those are all your only issues. But anyway, in any case, hope this has helped you guys out. If you guys have any comments, any of your own personal experiences with this particular situation, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Hope this has helped you guys out, and you guys get your car going the way you guys want your car to work as correctly and as good as it should work. All right, guys. Take care.